Shut up and sit down.
Famous speeches of Mahatma Gandhi. 6 famous and best speeches of Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi is an important figure for all the Indians, and thus, no one can forget his contribution to India's independence win. It is the only reason why Gandhi Jayanti is celebrated in India. He is remembered for all his words of wisdom and his great deeds to the country. Check out some of the most memorable speeches of Mahatma Gandhi. Best famous speeches of Mahatma Gandhi. Number 1, Dandi March speech, 11th of March 1930. Number 2, Banaras Hindu University, 4th of February 1916. Number 3, Round Table Conference speech, 30th of November 1931. Number 4, the Quit India Movement speech, 8th of August 1942. Number 5, speech on Kashmir issue at a prayer meeting, 4th of January 1948. Number 6, speech on the day before his last fast, 12th of January 1948. Dandi March speech, 11th of March 1930, speech given by Mahatma Gandhi. On the 11th of March 1930, a mass gathering of around 10,000 people and the evening prayer were held on the Sabarmati sands at Ahmedabad. Gandhiji delivered the famous speech on the eve of the Dandi March. The speech he gave was mostly a roadmap of the civil disobedience movement. He forced that whether he lives or not after the march, the mode of operation should be peaceful and non-violence. He also invited every section of society to come forward and participate in the civil disobedience movement. He mentioned breaking the laws of the British government during the march. Mahatma Gandhi emphasized the women participants in the march and said that they should come forward and stand shoulder to shoulder with men in this struggle. The effect his speech had a long term effect. When the civil disobedience movement started with a pinch of salt, it spread on a massive scale all over India. In this speech, he called everyone to defy the taxes imposed by the British government. Also, he asked everyone to give up foreign liquor and clothes. He asked to resign the government servants from their post. This speech compels Indians to join the freedom struggle and also influence the civil rights movement in the US decades after several years. It was the best and instrumental in the introduction of the Satyagraha into the Indian psyche. Mahatma Gandhi Best Speech, Banaras Hindu University, 4th of February 1916. Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya had invited Mahatma Gandhi to speak on the occasion of the opening of the Banaras Hindu University. Gandhi mainly focused on the importance of Indian languages for fundamental communication skills and speeches. He also criticized the use of the English language while giving a speech. He discussed the importance of cleanliness, especially in trains, temples, and public areas. Then again, he said that if we are not able to clean our temples and city, then how will we be able to manage the government? Mahatma Gandhi challenged the British government to demand India's independence and said that if India is not given self government, then we will be forced to take it by ourselves. He was considered an act of courage, and it was one of the most memorable speeches. It is because Mahatma Gandhi fiercely demanded independence from British rule. Also, it was the very first speech of Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi jolted the audience for the first time. Mahatma Gandhi famous speech Round Table Conference speech 30th of November 1931. This was the speech given by Mahatma Gandhi at the Round Table Conference in London. Here the British tried to convince Indian leaders to accept the rules and laws, citing communal disharmony. However, Mahatma Gandhi called the British bluff and showed the unity of Indians and the spirit. He said that the people and the religions of India were residing in peace. Then again, there were no conflicts between them, and when the Britishers and their policies arrived, divisions among the people of India started. Mahatma Gandhi kept the demand to offer self government activity to India through his speech. In the end, he thanked people from England for extending the arm of friendship and coming forward. Also, he thanked them for their courtesy and affection. The Quit India Movement speech, 8th of August 1942. On the eve of the Quit India movement, Mahatma Gandhi addressed people at Kranti Ground, Bombay. The speech of Gandhi included many important points, but mostly he focused on the importance of non-violence. He said that the draft resolution of the Working Committee of Congress is written on the foundation of ahimsa, and anyone who doesn't have trust in non-violence can separate himself from the operation. Moreover, he cited many examples and situations of resolutions from history which were fought with weapons and lost. He declared that the fight is against British rule and not the British people. Therefore, India need to avoid such a sour feeling of hatred against the English people. The request to the United Nations to discharge their obligation in declaring free India was an important aspect of the Quit India movement speech. He finally concluded the speech by giving the slogan, Do or Die. It means to fight for independence or die fighting for Indian independence. The Quit India movement speech was an open challenge to the British government from our courageous man, Mahatma Gandhi, towards the road independent India. Speech on Kashmir issue at a prayer meeting, 4th of January 1948. On the eve of a prayer meeting on the 4th of January 1948, Mahatma Gandhi discussed the tension between India and Pakistan on the Kashmir issue. Mahatma Gandhi never wanted any conflicts between India and Pakistan as he was a follower of peace and non-violence. He always supports dialogues. Therefore, he wanted that India and Pakistan should initiate a dialogue system so that they can find a solution to their problem. Also, he highlighted the importance of the United Nations in initiating a settlement between the two countries. Speech on the day before his last fast, 12th of January 1948. India had gained its independence, but this situation came at a terrible price. Mahatma Gandhi was devastated by the communal riots. He was surrounded by sorrows and started the fast to spread communal love, harmony, and respect towards each other. It was the last recorded speech of Mahatma Gandhi before his assassination. In this speech, he highlighted the importance of fast as a penalty. He also requested communal harmony between all the communities of India. He was disappointed by the enmity of the religions. He said that it was better to die than to see India killed by its people. Conclusion on Mahatma Gandhi's speeches. It had been more than 70 years since our independence, but the speeches given by Mahatma Gandhi are relevant in modern times. In this world, when there is a development of nuclear weapons, the non-violence teachings and slogans of Mahatma Gandhi become more important. Thus, it is the best time to call to follow the ideologies of Mahatma Gandhi. The path shown by Mahatma Gandhi is essential to making the best and most peaceful world.